evening, everyone. We'll split this into two because we have to do our pre-Tottenham presser as well. So we'll start just in the middle here.
Hi, Eddie. Sammy Rudvagel from Sky Sports News. Quite hard to kind of understand what quite went wrong there for you. Have you been able to kind of assess exactly what went wrong?
Well, I think the game was there for us to win in that second half. I thought it was an even first half. I don't think we played particularly well. I felt there was a lot more to come from the team in that second half, and I thought we played a lot better and had them penned in, and then conceded that first goal, and I think that changed the momentum of the match. So a frustrating evening for us, missed opportunity.
It's still only 5 points on the road. Why have you not quite been able to translate the home form away?
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one for us to understand because last year our away form was very good. We were free scoring. Our defensive record was very good as well. This year the Sheffield United game apart, we haven't really got going on the road. Certainly something for us to reflect and analyse. We know we can do a lot better.
And Kieran Trippier has been such a brilliant performer for you this season. Obviously he was dispossessed for the first two goals. What's his reaction been after that?
Kieran's been absolutely magnificent since he signed for the football club. He's been incredible. He's been the catalyst really for a lot of what's happened subsequently with our success. So collectively we weren't there tonight. It was nothing to do with any individual performances. Collectively we were off our best.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Luke? Eddie, when you have so many players missing, was that performance always a risk? Particularly late on, I mean, just fatigue seemed to catch up.
Yeah, I'm in a difficult position to really agree with that because I think if I do, then what stops that happening again and again? So I think we have to do better. But there are then reasons behind every performance, and we have struggled to change our players in running to try and have the attacking options that we feel we need to change the game. So that's not there for us, and that's a big miss. Got some quality players, outstanding players that aren't with us at the moment, and I do think you can potentially do it for a short period of time. The longer you do it, the harder it gets. But it's not to say it's impossible. So that's why I'm disappointed. I think it was a missed opportunity for us today. I don't think we really grabbed it, and we paid the price.
Eddie, there seemed to be a bit of a scuffle between Joe Linton and Tarkowski at the end. What was that over? Did you see it?
Yeah, well, I saw the coming together of players. I got no idea what it was over. I think just emotions running high after a game. We were certainly disappointed with our performance, but there's no problems, I don't think.
Forward to Scott Wilson at the front.
How's Jamal, Eddie? Is that the latest worry now for the weekend?
Well, I don't think it's a serious one. I think it's a dead leg, so he's a knock to his thigh, I think. Fingers crossed he'll be okay, but I don't know at this moment.
Lee Ryder.
Eddie, you said before this that you'd lost the ability to rotate. I mean, you kind of underestimate how much of a big factor that really is for you at the minute. Seeing 10 players for like 4 games.
Yeah, I'm not underestimating how difficult that is because you have to take into account, say, Louis Miley, looking at him individually, his age, and being able to deal with not just the games but the mental pressure that the games bring is a huge ask for him. But I thought again tonight he handled himself really, really well. So yes, that we have a lot of difficult situations at the moment that we're trying to manage, and the players to this point have been absolutely incredible in their response. But today I just have to sort of call the performance for what I see. We weren't our best. So there are, as I said earlier, there are reasons around that, but I have to call the performance honestly. It always is. I mean, that's the beauty of football. You always have another game, and we have another game. Of course, in a few days' time, that's the sort of the schedule we've got in December. It's a really big ask for the players. We're desperate for help. We're desperate to get some players back that can make a difference. Hopefully that will happen. But of course, there's no guarantees.
Have you got any positive injury news?
Well, I don't know. So a lot of the players that are injured at the moment were working today at the training ground. So we are hopeful that we can get some support.
Okay, one in the middle, one of them, this section with Craig and then Chris. Yeah.
Eddie, Anthony Gordon's been a revelation on your management this season, but how much do you think the occasion got to him tonight? He had a lot of good opportunities as well as a threat, but it's almost like he was trying too hard at times.
Yeah, I think that's a fair reflection. I think Anthony coming back here, it's a huge moment for him. He had some, as you said, some really big moments in the game, especially in the second half. It certainly wasn't for the lack of trying, as you say. It was probably the opposite. But he's been magnificent for us in recent weeks, and yeah, he's got a huge part to play in our upcoming games.
Craig, anything for us?
How was tonight for Martin de Bradker? Pretty bruising end. Has it been an issue with his back? He seemed to be holding his back a little bit.
I think he got a couple of knocks in the game. I don't know of any permanent problem to his back. Yeah, it would have been a difficult game for him, just the fact he conceded 3 goals, but I think his overall performance was very good. He made a couple of really good saves in that first half for us. So I'm sure he'll be pleased to be back out there in the action. And yeah, I don't think our performance has anything to do with him.
Chris?
Eddie, you've mentioned that the sort of physical load on the players. I mean, physically, can this same group go again on Sunday, or will you simply have to make changes given what they've got to go through?
Well, we'll wait and see, Chris. I don't know. We'll, as we always do, we don't just put the same players out there just for the sake of it. We have to analyse how they're feeling. You know, are they able to perform? I felt there was enough of a gap between Manchester United and this game for us to perform very well physically. The mental aspect is a much more harder thing to analyse. So let's see how they look in the next couple of days.
And just on Emil Kraft coming on centre back again there, I mean, he's played there a few times for you now. Do you see that as one of his positions for you?
It's definitely one of his positions. Yeah, I think he can play centre half in a back 2 or a back 3. He's probably played it more for Newcastle in a back 3, but of course right back would probably be his best position.